So today we're testing out and finding out if it's worth buying this card, Antonio Rudiger. He's 6'3", high work rates, right-footed like Cristiano Ronaldinho, 4-star skill moves, and 5-star weak foot. He's currently 750k, so we'll see if he's worth that. He can play striker and center forward. Now looking at his stats right here, I learned that as the Hawk, he's going to be a lengthy build. So we're going to test him as a lengthy Hawk, and then we're going to test him as a controlled player when we put the finisher on him. Traits: power header, the long passer, long shot taker like Captain Brianna, the outside foot shot trait we love to see it, and flair. Let's see if Rudiger is going to be that nice, because he might be the replacement of Tammy Abraham. We're going to be breaking down his stats on what I like and certain things about him. So we're going to talk about his pace, his dribbling, his shooting, and whether or not he's going to get 5 years, 10 years, 15, or a life in prison for being too overpowered. Let's find out. This is the team we're running with. Let's get into the gameplay. And so what you have to take into account with Rudiger is he still has center back in his genes, and he'll do something like that. You know what I'm saying? And Antonio Rudiger basically knowing that he's still a center back at heart and doing stuff like that. So just know that this attacker will still defend well. And so you should know this by now, but once the player's at least 6'2 or 6'3, they are biggity. So they will have poor dribbling and odd movements. So he's not the best dribbler, of course, but does he have that Tammy Abraham speed boost? I'll let you know. So Rudiger is currently on a Hawk, and his finishing capabilities is wondrous. Red timed, and he does that. Did you see the speed on a red time? Broken. And so with Rudiger's passing abilities, his passing abilities, I say, is not bad at all. I think it's still great for the position he plays. This ball right here probably would have landed properly if the defender was not there. So I still think his passing is good. And if you watch Antonio Rudiger right here, you would see that he has great attacking positioning. He made that cut right away, ready for the chip over the top. He has that type of brain. We love to see it. Now this is where Antonio Rudiger's speed and strength is put to the test. He didn't fall over and use biggity tendencies and fall over right there. He was able to run through and use his pace. Now that's where the dribbling, you can't really do all those, you get me? Now here with Rudiger, we tried to check out his step over gallivanting. Is it fast and boost like Tammy Abraham? So far it looks nice, he did the ball run past it. And now stay tuned for his shooting abilities to see if he's actually dangerous at shooting. Now listen, if you're the type of player that likes to press with your attackers, this guy Rudiger is for you because he has great defense for an attacker. High, he can still jockey and get jam central. He's the jam goat. Here's where we test out if he has Harry Kane and Tammy Abraham step over gallivanting abilities. And look at that. Wondrous green time top bins. Antonio Rudiger. What a goal. I'm telling you, bro. He's actually pretty good. Once you hit a green time with him, top bins. Now this may have to do a little bit with composure for Antonio Rudiger, but he still has the step over gallivanting boost on another level. And this is what I mean by Antonio Jammer. Like, it's just jam because of the defense. You see this? And it's a chip cheeky like Messi. So Rudiger is still a lengthy player right now, but when you need a player to be critical and score goals in the right spot, I believe he's definitely that guy for you. So there's no problem in the finishing department, for sure. Now, once again, putting his pace to the test, and once he's gone, he's really gone. But we just decided to do that. But I'm telling you, he has great pace. If you're a pace abuser, he's for you. Now, if you're a player that likes to get to dancing, you like to start dancing in the box, Rudiger is not going to be that for you because he's clunky. He's by default biggity clunk. So you can't move like a Di Natale, for example, in the box and get a goal scoring opportunity. You're going to have to pass it off with Rudiger. Now, his aerial threat ability, I expected him to win that, but most of the time I believe he would because he's already 6'3" and his jumping is magnificent. So I don't think there's a problem with him as an aerial threat. For sure. Now, Antonio Rudiger's ability to get in behind is wondrous. I'm not gonna lie. Look how we got this goal opportunity because he was able to get in behind, have a nice, beautiful touch, and set it into Robert Lewandowski. So we have now changed Rudiger to controlled player now. He now has a finisher on him. And what does he do here? Green time? That was just a great goalkeeper. That's all it was. That was a great shot as well. Now Rudiger's passing ability is put to the test and is beautifully placed and a finish by Robert Lewandowski. So you came here to know whether or not if this is the striker for you. Well, look at that beauty. Beauty, holy. And now just look at these flurries of goals and let me know what you think if this guy is worth it after watching this in the comments. Antonio Rudiger! Boom jagalaga. Oh, and this is just a glorious goal. Glorious. Yeah. What a finish! Now, after seeing those quick flurries of goals, do you think Antonio Rudiger is worth it? Do you think he's S tier? To me, to be honest, I think he should absolutely be sentenced to life in prison for being too overpowered. The pace, elite. The dribbling, sometimes he can be clunky, but it's still good enough to move around. And his shooting, wondrous finishing, and that's what you need from a striker. So for sure, Rudiger is worth it. Get him, he's 700k so far. I think he dipped, doesn't matter, he's broken. Also review this guy right here, and also FUT Champions gameplay right here to see what rank I got and the rewards. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'm most definitely out. Adios. Adios, amigos.